Hey there! I'm back to do another sunscreen review, and I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. Today I'm going to review the Verdio line of sunscreen. I am going to tell you how they wear on the skin. Of course, I have tan, brown, medium colored skin. I'm going to show you how they wear in the facial hair as well. It's a Japanese sunscreen. I bought this on YesStyle. I'm going to link them in the description. I've never tried them, clearly they're still in the packaging, but if you stick around to watch, you'll see my final verdict on whether these are a good buy or not. And of course, if you use my YesStyle links for any of these products or the code ROTTENSKIN, you do receive an additional discount up to 5%. So just keep that in mind. Let's get started. I first saw these, as I said, on YesStyle. They looked like the same product, right? So I was like, what's the difference? And then I noticed the subtle difference in the title. One is a gel and one is an essence. The gel is 80 grams, whereas the essence is 50 grams. When I broke these down at cost per gram, they came out to the same amount. Definitely do your due diligence and check, because prices can fluctuate, I'm sure. So anyway, I feel like this product is gaining some popularity. Some of you might be wondering what the difference is and if it's worth it and if you want to wear it. Hopefully this can take the guesswork out of that. So these are both an SPF 50 plus with a PA rating of 4 plus. They're both alcohol free and fragrance free. They are both water resistant, but I can't say for how long. The manufacturer does not list a length of time. Now I'm going to do an ingredient breakdown of both of these. I'm going to refer to the UV Moisture Gel as the gel and the UV Moisture Essence as the essence. In terms of the sunscreen components, there are some differences in terms of the ingredients they use. The gel uses octinoxate, an old school UVB filter, Uvinol A+, which is a new generation, highly photostable UVA protectant, titanium dioxide, which provides broad spectrum protection, more so on the UVB side, but also some UVA. Titanium dioxide is a physical ingredient, so this is technically a combination sunscreen. Uvinol T150, which I have not seen in any of my sunscreens yet, which is a new generation filter. It protects against UVB and it has the highest photostability rating of all UVB filters available around the globe. And finally, it has Tinosorb S, a star ingredient, new generation chemical filter that protects against both UVA and UVB rays, and it's known as one of the best sunscreen agents used ever. Moving on to the essence, this one does not have a physical component, so it's purely chemical UV filters. Similarly, it has octinoxate, Uvinol A+, and Tinosorb S, and it also has octicrylene, which is primarily a UVB chemical filter with some UVA protection, but primarily UVB. Moving on to antioxidants, which are the same in both of these. They have a lot of plant-derived antioxidants. As we know about antioxidants, they tend to work better in tandem and support each other, and they also can support some of the UV filters, so it's always good to see more than one antioxidant. So starting off with green tea extract, one of my favorite ingredients, which has the most research to back it up in terms of natural ingredients. This has proven anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and UV protectant properties. Moving on to the Scutellaria bicalensis root extract, which is a Chinese skull cap plant. It has anti-inflammatory properties and potentially can fade dark spots based on in vitro studies, meaning that it's done on skin cells, not in a living organism. Moving on to Moringa oleifera seed oil. This is a non-fragrant plant oil which contains vitamin A, C, and E. It's also a good source of oleic acid, which can help protect the skin barrier. This is a monounsaturated oil, which gives it a less greasy feeling on the skin. There's also Job's Tears seed extract, which is otherwise known as pearl barley. It's high in vitamin B3, which is otherwise known as niacinamide, which is the star ingredient I've talked about in other videos. In terms of the humectant or hydrating aspects of these products, they're both the same for both the gel and the essence. Butylene glycol, which provides a lot of slip in product, aloe leaf extract, and glycerin. And overall, there are more ingredients in the gel version, primarily to control for emulsifying and the viscosity of the product. Some people overall like to simplify their skincare ingredients, so if that's really important to you, you might be better to go off with essence, but Let's try them out and see if there's any noteworthy differences between the two. And yes, I'm eating half a cantaloupe with a spoon. All right, I'm gonna open them now. How do you open them? Okay, so you need scissors to do this, unfortunately. It comes in a weird Ziploc situation. I don't know what the purpose of that is. It's like, I'm not gonna reuse this. I guess you could, but for what? Put snacks in there? I guess I could put snacks in there. I don't want to though. It should be, it should be easier than this, in my humble opinion. Staying consistent with the order in which I talked about the ingredients, I feel like I should try them in the same way. I'm gonna do the gel on my right side of the face, and I'll do the essence on my left. Cool. All right, so I just opened it for the first time. It has a little dropper type of cap on it. Look at the little metallic packaging situation happening. I don't know, not my favorite. Still excited to try it. Let's see. More liquidy than I would have imagined. I didn't shake it up. I wonder if I needed to do that. Wow, okay, it's very thin. Kind of reminds me more of a milk. Let's see. Ooh. Good slip, really good slip. Maybe almost too much slip. Let's put it in the beard. That felt really easy. Definitely a little bit of a cast in the beard. On the skin, it's still a little bit noticeable. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna shake it up. I wasn't expecting it to be so much of a liquid. What is happening? This is a gel, right? So confused. Did that make it more gel-like? No, it's still, put it on my forehead now and see. I'm liking this, but it's not a gel. All right, let's put it on other parts of the beard. That was pretty easy. And I'll report back on the shine level, but it's a good amount of shine. You can compare though, for my nothing on this side of the face in this product in terms of the shine. All right, let's move on. Do I need to shake this one up? I'll do it just in case. Okay, different kind of a cap. Wow, looks kind of green. I guess that makes sense. It's thicker, but still quite thin. To me, this is more of a gel than the gel. Whatever. Doesn't even make sense anymore. Nice. Goes on pretty seamlessly. Still good glide. Not quite as much as the gel. Rubs in quite well and easily. Disappears within seconds. Put it in the beard. Goes on white as expected. Still really easy to rub into the beard, even though it's like a little bit thicker than the gel, and just disappears immediately. Let's do more and get my upper lip. I think it dries faster if that's important to you, but really in the beard, that was awesome. Yeah, so far I'm leaning towards the essence. It seems slightly less shiny, but still shiny. And now I just want to switch back to the gel just so that I can really form my opinion, especially this facial hair. It's a little bit more difficult in the beard. Interesting. All right, it's been a few minutes and it's still kind of casty on my right side. So I do think that the essence wears better in facial hair. So I'm gonna also check back in about an hour and just tell you if there's anything that's changed. You know, if anything has changed, basically. Hey, I'm back to give my final verdict. So I gave it a chance to dry down, and I tested some things out, including the stickiness level. Neither are sticky really at all. In terms of the shine, same kind of thing. The right side of my face, which again was the gel, the left side was the essence. Still quite shiny, has maintained just like a consistent shine, almost like a shiny film was just placed over half of my face. Whereas the left side still has a shine, but it just seems a little bit more natural, more like a glow. In terms of the cast, it's really gone in both cases. There'd be more of a cause for concern with the gel, of course, since it has titanium dioxide. Unfortunately, it did pill a little bit under the eyes, which I've kind of buffed out at this point, but I did notice a little bit of pilling, which means that, you know, you need to be a little bit more diligent with the gel. I also noticed a little bit of pilling in the beard, so this is definitely something to note. Especially in the areas that are fuller for me. There's not a whole lot you can do with that. It just seems to be a little bit more of a finicky product. That's that. But overall, I think both are good products. It just depends on what you're looking for. If you are looking for something with a mineral component as well, then, you know, maybe you want to go for the gel, which, as we saw, I don't know, is pretty thin. So I don't know exactly why this is a gel and this one's an essence, but anyway, whatever. In terms of like how it wears in the beard, if you're primarily concerned about that, the essence is definitely the way to go. And that's like really the most notable difference for me. It felt easier to spread around the beard with the essence, and it also just dried down much more quickly without any issues of pilling. And of course, this like kind of dewiness, if you're trying to go for something that's looking a little bit more natural, then the essence is going to provide that. I hope you enjoyed my video, and of course, don't forget to subscribe before leaving and hitting the bell notification icon so that you get notified about my videos. And lastly, just give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Have yourself a good rest of your day. Bye.